Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a video idea, and because one of my other videos has just been copyright claimed or whatever the hell it is, I'm just gonna go with whatever comes out the top of my head. So yeah, you got this video. Okay, so that's how I decided to start a video, a very controversial video. That is exactly how I decided to start it off. Like, who cares? Just get on with the fucking video. Hey up everyone, Saban Boy here. I told you that I was going to be staying around a little bit more longer. Today, I'm going to be reacting to an old video of mine that I made a few months ago that got a lot of controversy on TikTok. Sorry. Just a bit. I definitely wasn't called a prick, cunt, this, that, and the other. I'm surprised I didn't get a death threat after those. It was not good. Welcome back to another football video. Now, FA Cup. Why do people care so much? Okay, so I get that sentence alone may have made some people want to throw their heads off a cliff, jump into the nearest sea, and just get eaten by a shark or whatever the fuck squids are down there. I don't know. There was that really long one and I saw a little bit ago. And yeah, the sea's terrifying. But okay, let me just explain my thoughts behind that video. So, Leeds recently lost to Crawley. My dad literally went absolutely crazy downstairs. I had no idea why. I didn't really get it, to be honest. I was just sat there and I was like, well, if we had actually beaten them, how different would it have been for Crawley, really? That was my thought process when I went there. So I went upstairs, decided, alright, I want to see what this is all about. So, I made the video, basically just titled it, I don't get the FA Cup, because I didn't. Can you shut the like, let's be honest, if you're interested in the FA Cup, you are either hating on the other teams who have just lost, or you're Arsenal. That's just one of the two reasons, isn't it? That was so naive, wasn't I? Let's just ignore the fact that I actually just said that no one enjoys the FA Cup. To be fair to me, not everyone does, but a lot of people still do. It's the history, innit? It's the history behind the trophy. It's like, it's for your trophy, innit? It's like, it's for your club, isn't it? It's for like, so for like Arsenal, to be fair, they only want to get so far in the FA Cup because that's the only thing they can fucking win. But for like other people, so for like Leeds on the other hand, for like my club, we haven't won it in quite a while. We just decided, why not? I mean, we've won the first division. Let's just go for the FA Cup. And then after the FA Cup, let's go for the Champions League. We were robbed, by the way, fucking robbed. And that's the beauty with the FA Cup. Anyone can win it, or at least it used to be. It used to be that anyone could win it. Wigan won it, Ipswich won it, Sunderland won it. It wasn't like they were like massive clubs during the time. They were still, they were winning stuff, but not really the same as Man City or Chelsea or anyone like that right now. I think right now it's a lot more of a different kind of FA Cup than it used to be. So like obviously Leicester won it this year, and that was an amazing achievement for them. It really was. It was a nice little bit of a trophy for the owner and everything that's happened to them. It was absolutely lovely. But if Chelsea had won it, the beauty wouldn't have been there, because we know that they spent like how much was it? It was like 400 mil this year. So it just looked like the FA Cup right now is just, you could easily just buy your way through it if you wanted it. Like Man City or Chelsea or Man U, you just buy a load of players that can do the FA Cup well and just win the FA Cup. But back then, yeah, it actually used to have something to it. It actually used to have something amazing to it, like Leicester and like winning the league 1 to 5,000 chance. It was like that. It was like a fairy tale. Anyone could win it. But nowadays, to be fair, it isn't. And I think that was one of the biggest reasons that I had to make in that video, because who's going to win it? But it's not for that anymore. The FA Cup hasn't been stopped because the biggest clubs can get the FA Cup. That's not why they haven't stopped it. They haven't stopped it because of how much money it can generate to the lower clubs. So like Crawley, when they beat us, I'm pretty sure they got a good few 100,000 from it, and for a club like them, that is amazing. They need it, you know what I mean? And when Tottenham faced, I forgot what club it was called, but when they faced that club probably got a few 100,000 for them as well. And they also got a lot of new people knowing them, and new fans, and new people to come and watch in the stadium, and that's probably boosted them financially a lot. And that is now what the FA Cup for. It's nothing to do with the trophy. It's to do with all the money that goes behind it, of helping and boosting the lower league clubs. And that's why the Super League was such a disgrace. But that's not what we're on about. So the Premier League, the Europa League, the Champions League, they're probably trophies that are kind of worth celebrating. Winning the FA Cup is basically you go the first 3 rounds against a lower league side, and then you go up against bigger teams and you bring out the first team. That is it. If you don't win the first part with like the non-league teams, you kind of just like, okay, now we can focus on the league. For the Big Six, yeah, they clearly don't care about the lower league sides, or they wouldn't have joined that Super League a few months ago. They don't care. So obviously they're going to bring out the under-23s and just act like it means nothing. If they go through, they go through. If not, it's just the under-23s. Why does it matter? For a lot of like Big Six clubs, for the very greedy bastards, yeah, they are going to think that. But for people in like mid-table relegation battles and under, it is going to matter to them because they want to get as far as they want. This is a trophy that they could win, so they want to be in it, obviously. So it is quite an ignorant view for me. I don't know why the fuck I decided to put that out there. Like I was so confident in it. Why was I so confident? Tottenham are about to face a 300-seater 8th tier side. That poor club, how does that make any sense? That is just a bit. It's just a bit like playing tennis with the net down, isn't it? I still somewhat stand by that claim. It is a bit like playing tennis with the net down because of just how absolutely unfair that match was. Like going up against a Tottenham side that has Jose Mourinho, one of the best coaches of all time in it, compared to an 8th tier side, was going to be beaten. And the only thing that game went along was because the revenue. They needed, so they could get the money. That is it. And I kind of felt like that was like a bit unfair. I just didn't really think about the revenue part of it. So I do get it now, but I still think it's unfair. Like, why? No one thought that they were going to win, because if they did, I think Tottenham really should be just disbanded. Let me just give you an example. So Hudson-Odoi and Timo Werner up against Mark Halstead. Gabriel Jesus up against Andres Prieto. I'm sorry, who? And finally, I'm not waiting for the lineup, but there's probably going to be Heung-min Son. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just whacked my mic. Heung-min Son versus... I don't know literally any of the other team, which probably should show you how absolutely mental this is. Like, how is that fair, and why are people taking it so seriously? Again, people take it seriously because of the importance of the FA Cup, but probably not up against the lower leagues. I don't think they'll care much about the lower leagues because they probably already know that they're going to beat them, and it's kind of something that I really shouldn't have made a point about, but did, because I couldn't really think of many other after this, really. My only point really was that it was very top-heavy, and I felt like it was just a bit unfair, which it is. It is unfair. It really is unfair, but that's all I could really say. So, yeah. I'll have to try and find something else, but I don't think there will be anything else in this video. Please, no one let Kiko Casilla even near the first squad team anymore. Please, 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 that's safe. Even a fucking toddler could have saved. Nope, he also played the Brighton game, the West Brom game, and the Burnley game, and luckily we didn't lose the other two, but he did make us lose the Brighton game, so that was brilliant. It was his own fault the fucking goal went in, so that was great. Yeah, I say this again, please do not keep Kiko Casilla. We have to sell him, for the love of God. I do not like that guy. To me, it just feels like the FA Cup's just an unnecessary round of games for everyone to watch on the BBC. Well, there's another point as well. The BBC, not everyone can afford Sky or BT Sport and Amazon, or even all put together, or even just separate. So the BBC is a good place for people to be able to watch some football, and they don't get to watch the Premier League or the Championship or the League 1 or League 2, especially when they're in lockdown. So maybe that's probably another reason why the FA Cup definitely happened this year. But yeah, that was a terrible point even for me. That was a very, very, very terrible point. And also, you haven't heard shit about unnecessary games yet. Let me tell you about the European Conference League. it's about... Okay, so since 2002, the people who have won the FA Cup was Arsenal, Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Portsmouth, Chelsea, Man City, Chelsea, Wigan Athletic, Arsenal, Man U, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal. Clearly, I mean, do you see any, I think except from Portsmouth and Wigan Athletic, everyone else is in the Premier League and a big club. Oh, I so thought I did something there. Yeah, actual good point, to be fair. Since 2002, the main people who have won the FA Cup are the top 6. But then there's a few diamonds, you know what I mean? Like Portsmouth, Wigan. To be fair, Portsmouth already were a good side by the time that they won the FA Cup. But still, Wigan, they got relegated that season. That was a pretty decent season for them. Apparently there was like Sunderland won it as well and they were struggling or something like that. I don't know. But there were a few diamonds in there that were struggling in the season but ended up winning the FA Cup. And that is the beauty of the FA Cup. It's just annoying that it doesn't happen often, which I guess is why the FA Cup is so good. But, you know, this season, it was Chelsea versus Leicester. It was not predictable, but Chelsea certainly was predictable. But anyway, that's going to be enough of the video today. That was basically where the video ended. I basically just had one point. It wasn't really much of a video. It was more of just a shitter, basically. That was a shitter video. It was definitely just something I wanted to do for views because I knew it was an unpopular opinion, which I did put on TikTok and got about like 24k views, so it definitely went well somewhere. So I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't. I'm going to try and get this video out as fast as possible because the manager of the season is coming out soon, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer seems to be very highly respected for it. And if he wins, I will not be a happy bunny for very obvious reasons. So I will probably be making a video on that when whoever wins it, just to put my opinion out there. I do think Bielsa should win manager of the season this year. But there is one person who, if they won it over Bielsa, I wouldn't mind. I might talk about that after they win. So stick around for that. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like if you haven't subscribed if you're new, because a lot of people haven't yet. Also, I did notice that recently my Assassin's Creed Syndicate video absolutely fucking blew up, so I might make another Assassin's Creed video soon. If you want that, make sure you let me know, and I'll see you all in a bit. Peace out, homies.